Hello, it's Gridiron Grapes, and welcome to the podcast. We are in week 15 of season 1. Let's get on into it. First up, we have the standings. Can anybody beat the Steelers? They're 13-0. And over in the NFC, the Rams are 12-1. Checking it by division. The Steelers have this bitch locked up, but the Ravens and the Browns are fighting for wild card spots and should get 2 of those spots. Bengals, you're done. Moving to the AFC South, we still have a close race between the Texans, about the 4th different user we've had, although I feel confident that this user is here to stay. And then you have the Titans, and that's me, Magda44, at 8-5. Still in the hunt for the division and possibly that 3rd wildcard spot. The Colts or the Jaguars, you're done. Moving over to the East, the Jets pretty much have this shit locked up. And then the rest of you, you're done. AFC West, the Raiders have this shit locked up. The rest of you, you're done. Moving over to the NFC, the Vikings have this shit locked up. The rest of you, you're done. NFC South, we have no winning team. Go fucking figure. It is the NFC East in real life of last year. Not this year. But the Falcons should take this, and the rest of you, you're done. The NFC East may be the most competitive. Not necessarily the best division, but the most competitive. Giants have a 1-game lead over the football team. Will they ever get a real name? I don't know. And the Cowboys, 2 games over the Eagles. But we see 4 teams from this division making the playoffs, with 1 being the division winner, and now there are 3 wildcard teams. We'll have to see. Over in the NFC West, the Rams, they've got this shit locked up. 49ers is going to get one of those wildcard spots, so we're not going to get all 4 playoff teams in the East. And then the rest of you, you're done. Look at it by conference. This is a division winner. This is a division winner. Wild cards. Division. Wild card division. So it looks like as long as the Titans don't fuck up too bad and maybe can win a few more games, they'll get the wild card spot along with the Browns and the Texans. In the NFC. Division. Division. Wild card. Division. Wild card. Wild card. Eagles still have some hope, but they need to win out. Awkward pause. Let's move it on over to the stats. Who is leading the league? Titans, fuck them. We're going to go to passing in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers has the most yards. You can see this man is throwing for over 320 yards a game. 40 touchdowns, 28 interceptions. You might say that's a lot of interceptions, but it's not. I'll show you. We have some ridiculous interception numbers. 70% completion. Let's go on over to the interceptions. My God, Ian Book with 46. Sam Darnold with 43. Justin Herbert, 37. Justin Fields, 34. Jared Goff, 34. Tom Brady, 33. Josh Allen, 33. Tua Tagovailoa, 33. You get the gist. So many guys with at least 30. Some of these guys, this is damn near 3-1 in terms of interception to touchdown ratio. Not good. Not good. We go over to the rushing. King Henry is your leading rusher in the NFL. He leads by over 200 yards. He's got the most carries. No, he doesn't have the most carries. He is averaging pretty much the most between running backs. He does lead the league in touchdowns. He is leading the league in rushing yards per game. 66 broken tackles. 600 yards after contact. He is a beast. Zeke Elliott there having a good season. Nick Chubb. Dalvin Cook, Najee Harris, Raheem Mostert, you get the gist. Moving over to receiving. Your number 1 leader in receptions is Evan Ingram with 72. Good Lord, a tight end with 72 catches. and he's averaging over 120 yards a game. Can we say we span the tight end much? Chase Claypool leads the league in touchdowns at 17. Solid. Going on over to the defensive side, let's take a look at tackles for loss. TFL, J.J. Watt at 17. Eric Kendricks at 16. Very good seasons. Who is your sack leader? That would be Aaron Donald, followed by Khalil Mack and Von Miller, DeForest Buckner, Cleveland Farrell. 13 is a good season. Who is leading the league in tackles overall? It is Bobby something. Miles Jack, Keanu Neal. Good season so far. In interceptions, Jabril Peppers from Michigan has 12. Adoree Jackson at 11. The top two guys are both from the Giants. Tre'Davious White, Jesse Bates, and Jason Verrett all with 10. Some guys having some spectacular seasons. Let's see who's caused the most fumbles. Kevin Byard with 3. Hassan Reddick with 3. Jesse Bates with 3. Minka Fitzpatrick. Fumble recoveries. Keanu Neal. He's there. He's there in the right spots. We'll go look at touchdowns. Janoris Jenkins has 4. Adoree with 3. Tanner Muse with 3. Patrick Peterson. Shaquem Griffin. Lots of guys having very good seasons so far. Kicking. Who has the longest field goal made? Doesn't fucking tell me. Here we go. 61 is your leader this year, Jake Elliott. Anybody really bad at kicking field goals? 6 of 10, that's not too good. Anybody 100% doesn't miss? Look at that, Jake Elliott, Matt Gay, Harrison Butker, Josh Lambo. So many guys that don't miss kicks. Awesome. Great to see. Punt. Who has the longest punt of the season? God damn it. What the fuck is it? Say long. Don't know. Here we go. 72. 77. Michael Dixon. What a boot. So many guys with the 70s. You'll love to see it. Let's take a look at the returns. Kenyon Drake with 2. Isaiah McKenzie. Several guys with 1. Look at this. Do not kick the ball to Bryce Love or Kenyon Drake or Rondale Moore. No, Rondale Moore's only got 2. These guys average over 30 yards a kickback. 1 punt return for a touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Kudos to you. Those are your stats. Let's look at who's leading the awards so far. Your MVP race is Lamar, Hollywood Jackson, followed by Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Raheem Mostert, Nick, I've got a chub, Jordan, I don't love you, Miles Sanders, Deshaun, God, give me a massage, Watson, Chase Claypool, Aaron, I wasn't vaccinated, but I did get immunized, Rodgers, fucking tool, Coach of the Year, Jerome Bettis, the bus, Craig McMaster, he loves him some Bill Belichick, Chad McMaster, Beast Bailey taking those Jets to the promised land, Sean Small, Pablo Escobar and his drugs, Kyle Shanahan, Bad Bunny. Oh man, I think you had a meal at McDonald's recently. Brian Morgan, Jay Will. Earl, is your name Jay Will? Oh, GGMadden. Let's take a look at the AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Well, no shit. If he's going to win the MVP, he should win the Offensive Player of the Year. Cam Newton getting in the mix? Oh, god damn it. Look at the Texans. Texans having 3 guys on there. Defensive Player of the Year is Jesse Bates, Tre'Davious White. The Texans are all over this place. Fucking a Offensive Rookie of the Year is Najee Harris, Zach Wilson. But the Jets having 2 rookies on here. Solid year by the Jets. 3 of them. Jets. And they're going to have the Defensive Rookie of the Year. This guy, Javon Holland, rounds out the top 10. Best QB is Lamar, Cam Newton, Deshaun, Baker, Zach, Russell, Jameis, I stole those crag legs and I ate them all. Winston, Pat Mahomes, Mac Jones, MAC, baby. Carson Wentz. Let's move on over to the best running back. It is King Henry, followed by Najee Harris, Nick Chubb, Joe, I knocked a girl out, Mixon, Philip Lindsay, Ezekiel, I eat too much cereal, Elliott, Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, J.K. Dobbins, Dubby is free. Fine Edwards are there. Chase Claypool, Brandon, I smoked Dick Cooks. I don't know why I said that. Kadarius Toney, Tyreek Hill, Anthony Schwartz. I have no idea who the fuck Anthony Schwartz is. Mecole Hardman, Henry Ruggs. Good God, he shouldn't be in the game anymore. KJ Hamler, best O-line. Does anybody care? This guy bullied somebody and made him cry. This guy's really good in real life. The best D-lineman, DeForest Buckner, Myles Garrett, Cleveland Farrell, Emmanuel Ogba. Von Miller is your best linebacker. Uchenna Nwosu, so much better in the game than he is in real life. Your best defensive back is Jesse Bates, Tre'Davious White, Michael Carter, Ashton Davis. Oh man, Kevin Byard getting in the mix there. Your best kicker, of course, should be Harrison Butker. Let's move it on over to the NFC. Jake Elliott, obviously. Offensive Player of the Year. Raheem Mostert. Dalvin Cook rounding out the top 10. Jabril Peppers is your defense. The top 2 defensive players of the year in the NFC are Giants, followed by a third one. Shaquem, I got one name, Griffin. Trey Lance is your Offensive Rookie of the Year. Kellen Mond, what an impressive season for him. Fuck you, Kirk Cousins. Fuck you. The Defensive Rookie of the Year. The Giants have the Defensive Rookie of the Year as well. That must just be one hell of a defense. Matthew Stafford got out of Detroit, got to the Rams, and he's having himself a hell of a season. Best running back is Raheem Mostert. Leonard Fournette. Best receiver, Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams. No surprise there in the top. Cowboys. Aaron Donald is your Defensive Lineman of the Year as of right now. Best linebackers, Khalil Mack. Best DB, Jabril Peppers. We already looked at the kicker. One more for the stats. Let's take a look at the offensive leaders. Your total offensive yards, the Giants have the most. Let's see who's got the worst. The Jaguars and the Chargers. Points per game. The Lions scored the least. The Giants score the most. Who's got the number 1 passing attack? It is the Giants. The Titans have the worst. God damn, the Titans. Here's the worst rushing attack is the Jaguars, and the Titans have the number 1 rushing. Let's take a look at the defensive side. The number 1 pass defense in the NFL is the 49ers, and the Dolphins have the worst. Your number 1 rushing defense is the 49ers. They just have a very stout defense. The Jaguars are the worst. 49ers leading all these categories on the defensive side. They've allowed the most points. The Chiefs have allowed the most points. That makes sense. The 49ers again leading in sacks. Lions get no pressure. Fumble recoveries. It is the Giants. 0 fumble recoveries by the Colts and the Cowboys. My fucking throat hurts. I'm not talking like that anymore. Interceptions. The Colts have the least with 9. Your Giants. So the 49ers lead in all the categories except the turnovers, where the Giants lead in both. Very impressive. Very impressive stats. Let's go on over 2 turnovers. Obviously, this will tell the tale of the league. Your Giants have the most, the best turnover differential at plus 30. They are a playoff team. The undefeated Steelers are at plus 21. They're a playoff team. Playoff team is the 49ers. Look, all these teams, playoffs. Borderline playoff, should get in. Playoff. Not a playoff team, but nonetheless, positive. Playoff team. Fighting, could get in. playoff team, no, no, no. And then when we look at the ones, let's go and look at the opposite. Negative 33, not a playoff team. Nope, nope, nope. Look, if there's any team with a winning record that's got a negative turnover differential, and no, that is not the case. 57 giveaways by the Saints, only 11 by the Rams. Playoff team, playoff team, playoff team, playoff team. So those, cliche to say, but turnovers matter. All right, guys. Well, there's a quick recap of what's been going on. We are in week 15. We've got 4 weeks left. Because remember, now there are full 18 weeks in the NFL season. So let's kind of look at the remaining schedule, see some key matchups for what we have. I know that this is the game of the week. In the AFC, everything is pretty much decided outside of the AFC South. The Titans, myself, have a chance to win that, or at least secure the last wild card spot. Same with the Texans. The Texans either going to win that division, or get a wild card spot. So the playoff seedings still do matter, but at least 6 of the teams are pretty much decided. See if there's any other key matchups this week. I don't see anything. It's like the Cowboys and the Giants. This game is very important. All these NFC East teams need to keep winning, and the football team against the Eagles. So NFC East has crucial matchups, and we'll see. We'll try to get a podcast, maybe a little more formal one, or one that's more structured and kind of create some graphics and stuff like that. But just wanted to get something out. The other commissioners don't even know I'm doing this. It's too hard to kind of get everyone's schedule lined up. So, but there you are, Gridiron Greats. We'll be back with another podcast. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you're picking those weekly pick'ems. You all go have a Merry fucking Christmas.